What up, world?
I think when I first started this sport, I felt like I had to portray a tough guy, elite, big-time macho athlete, and that's not really who I am. I mean, maybe it kind of is. Like, I am a very high-level athlete, and I'm proud of that, but I don't think that's what I'm the most proud of. My name is Noah Ohlsen. We are in my backyard here in Miami, Florida for the Red Bulletin Train Like a Pro series. It's a little bit bittersweet that I still have yet to win the CrossFit Games because that was my dream every single day, training to try to be the fittest man on earth, and I still am. Dipping my toes in other fitness domains I think is really fun for me and for my audience. Maybe inspires them to try some new stuff too. So doing my first Ironman at the end of last year, my first full marathon at the beginning of this year, doing my first High Rocks coming up here next weekend will be exciting. And as much as I'm an old dog, I still got it because my two best friends in the space, Chandler Smith and Travis Mayer, and I just teamed up for Wodapalooza, which is one of the biggest competitions in our space that happened in February, and we won the whole thing. Welcome to our home. Come on in, let's get the day started. Max, come here. It's actually breakfast time for Max. I'll get him fed before I feed myself. Max has got his human grade food for dogs. Go to town, buddy boy. I'm not like super reliant on caffeine, so I'll try actually a couple of days a week not to have any. That way when I do drink caffeine, like take a Red Bull in a competition, I can feel the effects of it a little bit more. My nutritionist, for every event, 1 hour before the event, you want a specific amount of caffeine and a specific amount of carbs to fuel the workout for our type of workouts. And Red Bull is like almost exactly fits that profile, which was a very happy coincidence. All right, now it's breakfast time. Gotta get fueled up for training. Right now, on the lighter end, because I'm not training as much as in season, we'll do 2 eggs, 2 chicken sausage, an overnight oats, a banana and an apple, toast with peanut butter. Usually on like a full training day, I'll burn 4,000 calories or more in a day, and the macros that I would eat in season are right around that. I have a little mantra, I think it's on here somewhere, happy but hungry. A handful of years ago, my coach, Max El-Haj, was talking about motivation and using anger as fuel. And I thought about it and realized that that is not me and how I operate. That's not natural for me. And I said to him, I think I generally am just happy, but I am hungry. Like, I want to perform really well. So don't mistake my happiness for complacency and nonchalance. So happy but hungry has kind of been my mantra, and finding that balance between enjoying what I'm doing but pursuing really difficult things to the best of my ability has allowed me to enjoy a career that's been longer than almost anybody in our sport. Come on, let's go for a walk, dude. You ready? You wanna go for a walk? Come on, let's go say bye to mama. I'm gonna take Maxie for a walk and then head to the gym. Mwah. Love you too.
I do.
We've got a baby boy on the way, our first child, which Joanne and I are over the moon excited about. I'm probably gonna start crying talking about it. But
Hi, what's up, Sophia? How are you?
I know people say it's the hardest and best thing that could ever happen to you. I've always been really motivated by being able to provide a beautiful life for Joanne and for Max, and now having our son in the picture is probably just gonna get me fired up even more. Ready to rock and roll? Max, you wanna get up? Come here. Sorry, the car is super dirty. Probably should have gotten it washed before today. Good jump, dude. Not bad for an 11-year-old, huh? I definitely love the gym. I love Peak. It's not just a gym to me. It's been the community that I've been a part of for over a decade. Some of my best friends train there, work there. So I think that's helped my relationship with the gym be a really healthy one. I have fun while I'm training. I get to be a part of a community of like-minded people that are also in there just striving to be a little bit better every day. I think that's pretty cool. What up, dog?
Friday, dude.
This is my main man, Aaron, best buddy and training partner. He's gonna be joining me for most of our training today. We'll see if he can keep up.
I'll try my best.
This is Shailan Patel. He's from all over the world, one of our top coaches, breathing expert. This is Bijan Haravi, one of my other best buddies and manager. Guido, pretty important character in this place, the owner operator, another one of my best buds.
What's up, buddy?
Let's do it. Now that we're here at the gym, we're gonna start off with some back squats. I'm currently in the middle of a back squat program. I think this is week 4. So we have a set of 12 and then 4 sets of 6 reps. That will all be done at 315 today, which is relatively light, but those are some pretty high volume sets. My legs have been sore the last couple days. Warm-ups have become more important as I've gotten a little older. I feel like that's pretty cliche to say, but it's true. Just like knees, hips, joint stuff, but also getting like the muscular activation that you need to be able to like really dig in and lift the heavy weights. If your system is not warmed up, then things are not gonna move the way that they should. They're just getting warmed up. It's a big deal to be able to stay healthy over the course of my 15 years of competing. Moving well, I think, is really important. At the beginning, I was tempted to rush the process and just jump in and do the workouts as fast as I could, but was encouraged by Guido and other coaches at Peak very early on to take a step back and learn the fundamentals. People squat differently. I'm very like elastic and bouncy in the bottom of my squat. If I can catch a good bounce and make it past like here, I'm able to like shift forward and stand up. But if I don't, like some people go down slow and can just like grind up. I'm not that type of squatter. Too easy.
All right, 495.
Aaron and I are about to do a workout that was done by a bunch of our friends last weekend at the Mayhem Classic. It is 3 rounds for time of 50 GHD sit-ups, 100 feet of overhead walking lunges with a 100-pound dumbbell, and 100 feet of handstand walking. The winning time was around 12 to 14 minutes. I'm hoping to be sub 15 at least. Let's do it. When the clock starts, I'm pushing as hard as I can, but there's something about that I really enjoy. I like the feeling of accomplishment that I get when the workday is over, knowing that I did as much as I could to be the best version of myself. It was an interesting path to get to where I am today in terms of my personality and the way that I carry myself. Back in 2019, my parents were splitting up, and that was really hard on our family, but it was the year that Joanna and I got engaged and I moved into our house, and so like there were a lot of really good things happening alongside a lot of really difficult things. During that period of time, I developed this awareness of that contrast and dichotomy and made very intentional decisions to choose joy and happiness. Let's go ahead. Come on, buddy. Last round, best round. Bijan, will you ask James what his time was? Or Haley, both. I think I got them both. It's funny, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I had a little realization during a workout the other day where in between movements in a transition, I stopped and put my hands on my knees and I was taking a couple breaths, and I realized that a couple breaths was not going to bring my heart rate down significantly enough that it was worth taking the time to do it. And so I thought in the middle of that, I was like, if I'm gonna waste time taking these breaths that aren't gonna do anything for me, I may as well cut them out and try to just keep moving. Right, Max? Yeah, dude.
Go play. Go play, go. Get out of here. What'd you say? What'd you say?
All right, that's a wrap here at the gym. Another solid day of training. Got in some heavy squats, a nice solid Metcon, a couple other extra skill pieces. Now it's time to head back to the house for some sauna plunge recovery, and we'll be done for the day. Let's go. Sauna, cold plunge, getting good night's sleep, eating a really healthy diet. Again, all of those things are now a part of my lifestyle, but if somebody looked at it from the outside, they would think, wow, there's a lot that goes into this besides just the workouts at the gym. When we found out 6 months ago that we were finally pregnant, we were really, really excited and have both fully embraced the process. I think it could make training a little bit more difficult, recovery with less sleep, but I think as we talked about earlier, I would much rather sacrifice a little bit of that performance for having the fulfillment of a beautiful family that I'm really proud of. Love you.